Chat, I got me a nice little, you know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at this. Got me a gavel and I could bang that. Think I put a dent in it. Bro, this is so stupid. Why would a dent if it's meant to be banged?
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Harrington versus Day.
Mr. Harrington, you claim you are not the father of Miss Day's 1-month-old daughter, Nalani Day, and want...
Her name is like Rainy Day, but it's Nalani.
You say your sexual relationship with the defendant ended before she got pregnant.
Okay.
Miss Day, you say you would never attempt to pin a baby on a man without being sure he is the father. Mm-hmm. You believe the DNA results will put an end to all of the rumors. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you say she's pinning a baby on you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Explain.
Explain yourself.
Nalani is not my child. This is the reason, though. Because there's other contenders, and she's a promiscuous person. She like to be, you know what I'm saying, she a party person.
Whoa.
So she do whatever
Freaky
she feel
girl.
like she wanna do. And
something about them glasses, that's telling on her right there. Is that a tattoo of a chain on her neck? Something going on. I thought she was wearing an actual chain. That's a tattoo of a chain. She get something going on with this girl. She got a wild side to her.
If
what do you do?
He is not the father of my child. I am the Virgin Mary. There's no other possibilities.
What?
I have not been messing around with anybody else throughout the time that we were messing around.
Well,
so you are 100% positive Mr. Harrington is your child's biological father?
Yes, ma'am.
No doubt in your mind?
No doubt in my mind. So my middle child, the other child that we have together.
His little freaky self, yeah, he the dad. Look at where his hand, he trying to grab something in the picture. This guy, he up to no good, man.
So she was in and out of the hospital. When we was in the hospital, at the hospital, we did it. So when we did it, I really do believe that's the day that I
At the hospital?
Yes, ma'am.
You can do that? I know they give you a bed and a gown with no back in it, but that don't mean you blow the back out. Who be moving like that in the hospital? Who be moving like that in the hospital? Don't the doctors be the doctors do be taking a long time to get to their patients, so I can see how yeah, what is going on in here?
Yeah, yes, we did at the hospital. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
So, I found out that I was pregnant. I went to go and take an MRI. I was doing a brain study, went to go and take an MRI. When I went to go take the MRI, before you take it, they have to give you a pregnancy test because it can affect your pregnancy or whatever. So when I went to go and take the pregnancy test, they came back and they told me that I was pregnant.
Oh.
So when I found out about that, it took me to actually go to my first appointment to figure out when my due date was and a time in and different stuff. So once I did figure that out, I told him.
First of all, she didn't even tell me that she was pregnant. I had to find out through an anonymous texter.
Huh?
How did you find out she was pregnant?
An anonymous texter, I swear. We got into a conversation, I got the text right here.
Let me see those, please, Jerome.
Look.
Let me see.
You about to see?
Make it up.
Anonymous. Jerome be holding it down. I used to have beef with Jerome, but he really a cool guy. I can never say nothing bad about Jerome ever again. He be holding it down in that courtroom.
Why would I make that up?
I don't know.
Got a tip from an anonymous texter.
Anonymous text.
A text comes through to your phone and it says,
baby mama.
How your baby mama pregnant and her and your sister hiding it from you. It might be guy number 1, baby, though. Oh. You write back, who is this? So you just an anonymous tipper, huh?
Yeah.
How you get left on scene by somebody trying to help you out? How does that even happen? I don't even understand how that could happen. How you get left on scene by somebody that's texting you that you got a kid? How you not gonna give him more information? You texting my phone.
Yup, can't tell you who I am. She won't tell me nothing else. And she was blanking guy number 2. And then you write back, word.
Yeah, I said word.
That you found out she was pregnant,
yes,
though.
That's exactly.
Never mind guy number 1 and guy number 2.
Yeah, that's how I found out. Then I asked my sister, I called her, whatever. I was like, so I heard you was hiding the pregnancy. She was like, Kayla didn't want me to tell you.
What?
And she was also saying that you the daddy. And I'm like, how? When she ain't talking to me. So I tried to call her. She not answering the phone.
Phone or
But you
something
never told
like
me
that.
you was pregnant though.
I did tell you I was
didn't.
pregnant.
You told. I found out in January.
I found out in January too. That's
No, you
when I
didn't.
went to go. Your Honor,
Lord have
I
mercy.
found out when I found
know
out that I
what's
was
going
pregnant.
on.
So all
it
them missed
was
periods and
in
you
January.
all them missed periods and
when
you
I went
okay.
to go and do my MRI
You know you got 2 other kids.
for my brain study. So when I found out, I was already 4 months pregnant.
So at the time you found out you were pregnant, you all weren't together.
Dating other people?
No, we was
And
not
so
together.
did you immediately call him, or did you tell his sister, and neither one of you all told him, and the anonymous tipper had to tell him?
I probably told his sister before
probably
I
would.
told him, but even if it was something that I did not tell him, it was only a week, probably like a week span of time.
You hear how you sound, right?
And how do I sound?
Like you trying
somebody
to cover
telling
up,
the truth,
like you
right?
trying to, like what
But,
you do all the time. You
the
try
guy-
to work
the
around a
guy
lie.
who-
You working around a lie right
sent
now.
the message.
You lying.
Chat, they getting into it. They getting into it over here. It's not following me no more. I saw it recalibrate. Oh, you want to play Mr. Difficult. Look at this camera. Okay, you don't care about me no more. This camera switched up on me. It used to follow me around like it was my homie. Now it acting like it don't know me.
It was true that you were pregnant, but you're saying there was no guy number one and guy number two.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
There
Lie
is
number one, lie
there
number
is
two.
a guy number one and a guy number two, but not a guy number one and a guy number two potentially to be my child's father.
But you believe you were pregnant before you start talking to these guys.
I know.
I want to go to the birth.
What is she talking about? She knows she was pregnant. You didn't even know you was pregnant till it was 4 months in. And you was sleeping with 2 extra guys with him. That's 3 different people. Within that time frame, you could have been pregnant because you had no idea you were pregnant. What is she talking about, bro? I don't trust her no more.
And I want to understand, once he finds out you're pregnant, are you supportive of this pregnancy, Mr. Harrington? Are you at the doctor's appointments? Do you come for the birth?
Yes, I was there for the birth because I was saying to myself, okay, if I am a possible father,
Yeah.
I don't want to have missed the birth.
Makes sense.
So I was
All right.
keeping it real with myself. I was being real with myself.
Okay.
All right.
Wrong. 'cause
That's
he
real,
told
that's
me
real.
That he just wanted to make sure that I knew that he was gonna always be there.
I am going to always be there
So,
for my child, but you can't be
that-
pinning, you know what I'm saying? You trying to pin this child on me?
So you showed up for the birth as the daddy?
No,
Yes.
I didn't
What?
even sign a birth certificate. How?
You didn't sign a birth certificate, but you wanted to give her your last name?
If it's
How?
mine.
How?
If it's mine.
This man just said I showed up not to be the father, but I want this baby to have my last name. What do y'all be talking about, bro? What do y'all be talking about? I don't bang the gavel, man. I don't know what y'all be doing. He's smart. That don't make no sense. He said he showed up there not as the father, but he wanted the baby to have his last name. Why would you want the baby to have your last name if you're not expecting to be the father? What are you talking about?
I did. I said, if you're sure that it's my child, give her my last name.
No, you did
I
not.
did
You
say
said,
that.
are you
Yes,
gonna give
you
her
want
my
that?
last name?
And
too?
so hold on,
Something
let's get some
else.
order. So Miss Day, I want to understand this. You believe he accepted the baby at the hospital?
He
I
did.
did not.
He accepted
You
the
never
baby.
expressed anything to you that this is not my baby.
No, ma'am.
Got it. You have a witness. I'd like to hear from her. Ma'am, please stand.
Pull up. Pull up. Who this?
Step
Yeah.
to Miss Hall. What relationship are you to Miss Day?
I'm her sister, her older sister.
Her older sister. And what do you know about the birth of Nalani that would indicate, since you are her witness,
Nothing.
that Mr. Harrington is Nalani's biological father?
Because when he came to the hospital, he asked her not to be named Nelania. He wanted her to be named Naya.
They just trying to make
He don't
this
want to
point.
admit nothing because because his girlfriend told him
Whoa.
that if he's the father to this baby, that he would have to. They would break up.
I'm not gonna lie. At the start of the show, I thought this was his mom. I'm not being disrespectful to this young lady. I just thought this was his mother. I don't know why I'm adding that to the story. I just thought that.
You believe this is an entire concocted story because he doesn't want to break up with his now girlfriend.
Now girlfriend and go back home
That
to
don't
his
even
mother
make sense.
house
That don't even make
because he
sense.
don't have no job. When he get with a girl, he moves in with the girl.
That sounds like something I would do. Look at what's going on here. Look at what's going on here. I ain't trying to hear this to reminisce on what's going on in my life. What's going on here?
And so thank you for your testimony. You can have a seat. They're saying you're denying this baby because you have a new girlfriend.
What you mean?
What is your doubt?
I wasn't even finishing her, Your Honor. I wasn't finishing. We was doing, Your Honor.
What did he say?
I wasn't even finishing her, Your Honor. I wasn't finishing. We was doing, you know, I was like a chauffeur. I was in and out, you know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why.
You didn't complete the sexual act, so you don't feel like you could have impregnated her.
And I'm gonna tell you, because
So you're saying her conception date is wrong.
it isn't right, because I went to only one of her appointments or whatever, and the doctor said, yeah, August 3rd, 2018 was her due date. Let me see when she conceived it, because I know they got the little calculators online.
Understood.
Can I please step towards the monitor?
He
real quick?
talking.
Oh, you brought an
I got
exhibit.
some-
Yep,
I got
step
some-
over to
talking.
it.
Gonna start showing where your ears look alike, your head look alike.
Skirt. What is he doing? What is he talking about?
Start showing where your ears look alike, your head look alike.
What is his problem? What is he saying skirt for?
How did you even get what the due date was? You heard it at the appointment?
Yes.
So the doctor said.
The doctor said that.
All right, so you put that into a
Yeah.
conception
And I hit
calculator.
generate. And November 10th. How are you gonna have a baby with
Do
me
you
in November?
realize-
In November, when I left in the middle of October.
He in
And
his
in the
bag.
previous
He in his bag.
testimony, Ms. Day, you did admit that you weren't intimate with other guys until November because you were with him September, October.
Yes, ma'am. I wish that I had the messages because I went back to look at it. I didn't even chill with nobody until
were
November the 15th.
Does chill mean have sex on November 15th?
No, it doesn't.
But
No.
earlier
No, it
in your
doesn't.
testimony, you indicated you had conceived in September.
Yes,
Yeah.
September or October.
That
Because
means
you
you
were
was almost
4
a year.
months when you found out in
With the
January.
MRI.
When you look at stuff like that, they don't put up in there that you're actually pregnant for 40 weeks. They don't calculate like that.
Yes, they do.
What is she talking about? Wouldn't that be the whole point of the calculator? What's she talking about? They don't calculate you pregnant for 40 weeks. What do that even mean?
She was born on the 24th of July.
All right, so that's only just a little over a week early than what the projected due date would have been.
Right. Because
they
I
talking
know I was
freaky.
the one who ended up pregnant from your actions.
Okay.
Look,
Check the camera following me again. Look at this. Chat. What if I get up here? Look at what's going on. Your actions, now shorty was throwing it on mans. No, what I want to know is where does these other two guys that was secretly texting him come from? Where did them two other guys come from?
If it's my child, I'm gonna step up, because that's what I do.
Yes.
And if it ain't mine, I'm just gonna move on. I just want to be in my child life.
all right, and your hopes, Ms. Day?
So to get the truth.
I hope he's not the father.
Whoa.
How do you deny and deny and deny? And you're denying for these girlfriends.
Hold on, I want to be clear about your hope.
My
So
hope.
now you hope he's not the father after
Yeah,
you
no,
said he
no.
was the
No.
father all day?
I know he is the father.
So let's just be honest before we open this envelope. Could it come back some other way?
No, I know that could be only one other person.
You don't know. You don't know.
She was just saying at the start of this, she the Virgin Mary. There's nobody else. And now all of a sudden, she talking about there could be one other person. The guy that secretly texted him said she was already sleeping with guy number 2. Man, she a liar, bro. What's she talking about?
No, I do.
Fascinating testimony, Miss Day. We've been waiting
You're-
all day for this.
No, I think people are getting confused with what I'm trying to say.
We getting confused. We listening to you loud and clear.
It's could be only one other person.
What are you talking about? We confused. No, you confused.
I'm gonna let that testimony speak for itself.
Making statements for no reason. I think everybody here confused. You the one doing all the talking. How we confused? Because you the one opening your mouth and spreading lies. Talking about I'm the Virgin Mary. He the only man that I've been touching. Now, maybe there is one other. You little freaky ass. Lying. She belonged to the streets. Go ahead, Jerome.
We get it. We get it now. In the case of Harrington versus Day,
Yeah.
when it comes to 1 month old Nalani Day, It has been determined by this court. Mr. Harrington, you are not.
Told you, can I Millie Rock?
No, you can't.
Look at this goofy ass. Can I Millie Rock? First thing come out your mouth after you find out you ain't the father. Can I Millie Rock? I can't take y'all serious, man. These people do anything other than handle themselves responsibly. Talking about can I Millie Rock? What are you talking about? Can I Millie Rock?
No, you can't. You know why? Because you have another child with her, so you're not gonna clown in here.
Okay.
Because that's acting a fool, and that's what I don't do.
There you
I
go.
told her that.
You need to Millie Rock yourself to the drugstore and get some. Because don't start clowning. All of you men running around here talking about, I'm a chauffeur. Yeah, you are. You driving yourself right to paternity court. If you think.
I did.
Hold on.
Definitely.
No. If you think just because you don't finish that you can't get a girl pregnant, just this time, it wasn't you. But if you keep it up, it will be you with another woman. You have got to understand that.
Yeah.
Now, moving on, Miss Day. You were so certain. You said you was the Virgin Mary.
Right.
And I did not see you come down from the heavens and land there at that podium. So you still are Kayla Day.
Right.
So now we're...
She talking about right. You gonna try to stand on business when it's too late now. Right, yup, I did it. I was sleeping with other. Where was that energy at the start? She wanna be up here lying. Now you wanna stand on business. Get out of here.
Delaney's father is, because that's my real question.
Do
Do you know who Delaney...
Did you see her face? She don't know at all.
Do you know...
People start looking up into the heavens like for the answer. It ain't nothing up there. There ain't no answers up there. What you looking at? If A. What the hell is she talking about? If A.
Do you know who...
She's still looking up. If A. What are you talking about? If A.
It's all out now. We ain't got to lie about it. We ain't got to act like it didn't happen. It happened because she's here. You gotta get...
Even the baby shocked. Even the baby confused what's going on, bro. Look at this. What is happening?